You ready for this, huh? Get on the ground. Ready for this. Drop it down. Drop it down. I'm going. Put it down. Put it down. Good. No, that's so good. Right. Face the car. Face the car. Come on. Come on. You ready for this, huh? Get on the ground. Ready for this.
Aurora, Colorado. On August 30th, 2025 at approximately 7:31 p.m., an Aurora police officer attempted to stop a vehicle for a traffic violation when the driver caused a serious crash. The suspect's vehicle first struck a car traveling eastbound on East 6th Avenue before crossing the median and colliding with a second vehicle heading westbound. After the crash, the officer approached and issued commands to the driver, who exited the car but refused to comply.
Show me your hands. Get your hands up, dude. Get your hands up right now. Get your hands up. Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get away from that motherfucking gun! Get on the ground now!
Get that nigga.
Get on the ground now!
Get that shit.
A physical struggle followed as the driver became combative. During the altercation, the officer noticed a firearm lying on the ground near the suspect.
Get that shit. No, that shit. Chill. Get that shit. Officer, chill. Yeah. Get that shit.
Get on the ground.
Although the man was not holding the weapon, he advanced aggressively toward the officer in a fighting stance. The officer retreated while repeatedly ordering him to stop, but the suspect continued moving forward, escalating the threat.
You ready for this, huh?
Get on the ground.
You ready for this?
Fearing for his safety, the officer discharged his weapon, striking the man. Additional officers quickly arrived, secured the scene, and administered first aid until paramedics took over.
You ready for this?
Get on the ground.
You ready for this? You ready for this, huh? You ready for this, huh?
Get on the ground.
You ready for this?
No. It's not a tourniquet kind of thing. Thank you.
Despite these efforts, the man was pronounced dead at the scene. Per policy, the officer has been placed on paid administrative leave while the incident remains under active investigation.
Behind the boxes.
Drop it down. Drop it down.
Wayne, New Jersey. On February 14th, 2025, police responded to a single car crash and identified 34-year-old Connor Darpino as the driver. Initially described as combative, he was taken into custody, charged, and later released.
If we have to intervene, we'll do it, but I'm not going in there when he's got like 2 or 3 swords with him either. Me too.
Hours afterward, a 911 call reported he had ingested a large amount of Xanax. When officers arrived at his home, Darpino appeared on a second-floor balcony with swords, threatening them.
We're just going to hold the perimeter here until they get here, and then if he's being a little vocal out of his room, like yelling stuff, so if we start hearing anything that maybe sounds... hang on a second, let me go tap the door.
Drop him down, drop him down. Drop him.
Ignoring repeated commands, he came down the stairs still armed prompting Lieutenant Douglas Itchen to fire 7 shots, striking him 5 times. Officers quickly rendered aid before transporting him to St. Joseph's University Medical Center. Darpino survived and now faces multiple charges, including weapon possession, terroristic threats, and aggravated assault on officers.
I just shot him. He was coming down the stairs at me with the sword.
Seattle, Washington. On April 17, 2024, around 3 p.m., Seattle police moved in at the Doubletree Suites Hilton Hotel to arrest a 67-year-old man targeted in an Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force investigation. The suspect believed he was meeting 2 girls ages 7 and 11, but instead encountered undercover officers. Body camera footage shows police opening the door as the man quickly pulled out a gun. A struggle broke out and officers fired, fatally striking him. Police confirmed he died at the scene. One officer was grazed by a bullet and treated for minor injuries, while no one else was hurt.
Shots fired, suspect down. Help the officer.
On November 10, 2022, while patrolling GA36 near GA212, I was alerted that Newton County deputies and Covington police were pursuing a Honda Accord tied to a missing person case. The vehicle had fled a wooded area where investigators were searching for evidence.
918 radio.
Hello.
918 radio.
I observed the Accord speeding on GA36, passing vehicles illegally before turning onto Pickett Bridge Road. At Corporal Gilbert's request, I took primary position as the chase continued onto GA212, with the driver swerving recklessly near subdivisions and a busy roundabout. To prevent danger to the public, I executed a PIT maneuver. As I made contact, the suspect swerved toward a stopped car, nearly causing a collision. To avoid the bystander vehicle, I forced him off the road. His car crashed into a subdivision sign and trees, while mine came to rest on Pebble Creek Drive. The driver, identified as Jesse Hardiman, was taken into custody by Captain Jones and Corporal Gilbert. Hardiman, a convicted felon wanted for probation violations, had multiple firearms, stolen plates, and no valid insurance. A later search uncovered more stolen property possibly tied to burglaries in Eatonton. Warrants were issued for firearm possession and theft by receiving, while Covington CID continued investigating potential links to the missing person case.
It's not worth your life.
Houston, Texas. On August 10, 2025, Houston police were searching for a 34-year-old man suspected of multiple aggravated robberies. Officers spotted a vehicle matching the suspect's description and attempted to conduct a traffic stop.
Step out of the car! Step out of the car! Put the gun down! Put the gun down! Put the gun down!
The driver initially pulled over and questioned the reason for the stop, but quickly jumped back into his car and sped away, triggering a pursuit through the area.
Gun down! Put the gun down! Hey, it's not worth it, brother. It's not worth it. I want to shoot you. We don't want to.
The chase came to an end at 8,800 Aspen Meadow Drive, where the suspect abandoned his vehicle and emerged armed with 2 firearms.
Brother, it's not worth your life. Bro, you're young. It's not worth your life.
Officers issued repeated commands for him to drop his weapons, but the man ignored them and raised one of the guns in the direction of the officers. Faced with an immediate threat, police discharged their weapons, striking him multiple times. After the gunfire ceased, officers moved in to secure the scene and immediately provided medical aid to the wounded suspect until paramedics arrived. Despite their efforts, he was pronounced dead at the scene. No officers were injured during the confrontation. The incident is under active investigation.
All right, so we got.
No! Get the on the ground!
Alright, I'm just curious.
Berrien County, Michigan.
You're good.
On June 30th, 2025, Deputy Cal Landon approached a vehicle reported trespassing on private property. When asked for identification, 48-year-old Joshua Coffey of South Bend fled into a nearby park.
No?
Yeah, maybe in the car.
Yeah, do you mind getting it?
Yeah.
Thank you. Tom Charles Sam, 451 Indiana Commemorative. Really?
Body camera footage shows Coffey appearing to surrender before suddenly drawing a firearm and firing twice at the deputy. Landon, initially armed with a taser, transitioned to his service weapon and fatally returned fire.
Monsieur, hands now!
No!
Get the on the ground!
Deputy Sabrina Larata arrived moments later, finding Coffey deceased with his gun still in hand.
Put a gun on me.
A woman seen with Coffey earlier was later located, though details remain limited due to the ongoing case. Deputy Landon was placed on administrative leave under standard protocol.
No, the circle.
Relax, relax. Face the car, face the car.
That never hit me in my life.
Tampa, Florida. In the early morning of September 13th, 2025, officers responded to reports of a wrong-way driver on I-4. A silver Toyota Camry, driven by 24-year-old Christian Beal, was traveling westbound in the eastbound lanes at about 60 miles per hour, narrowly avoiding a marked police car.
Go out the other side. Hey, go out the other side. Go out the other side.
Tampa Police and Florida Highway Patrol quickly intervened, and after one failed attempt, officers executed a PIT, boxing in the vehicle and bringing it to a safe stop.
You were driving home.
No, he's driving us home.
You were just driving.
No. I was driving. I was like I was in the passenger seat.
Hey, is there anyone else in that car?
No, yeah.
Yeah, there's no one else in the car.
No, okay, maybe not that specific clear, but there was like me and my husband were in one car.
Beal showed clear signs of impairment and failed a field sobriety test. Her breath alcohol content measured 0.199 and 0.202, over twice the legal limit. She was arrested and charged with DUI, BAC over 0.15, aggravated fleeing to elude, and fleeing at high speed before being booked into Orient Road Jail.
Okay, so you are being placed under arrest for...
Relax, dude. I'm gonna relax.
El Paso, Texas. In the early morning of March 5th, 2024, at about 1:08 a.m., an El Paso police officer approached a vehicle parked at a car wash on the 5800 block of Donovan Drive.
How you doing, man? You good? Your car broke down? Yeah. Okay. You have an ID on you?
Inside was 30-year-old Michael Estrada, seated in the driver's seat. Estrada identified himself, explaining he was frustrated, dealing with car trouble, and living in his vehicle. The officer requested identification and calmly instructed him several times to step out of the car.
Going on, or?
I don't know what's going on. I'm short somewhere.
But what's up with the wires coming out?
My ignition switch broke.
Oh,
That's what I was
okay.
trying to fix, but it's not working. I can't get nothing to work. I can't get the heart turn on. I can't get anything to work. Like usually, there's usually a wire switch here.
This your car? Do you have a? Can I get your ID, please?
As the exchange continued, Estrada became increasingly uncooperative. He declared he had a gun on him, though he never showed one, and refused repeated commands to display his hands. Instead, he made direct threats toward the officer, heightening the tension of the already volatile situation.
Do you have a current address that you're using?
No, I'm kind of almost.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have a wallet. I don't have my someone with me.
Do me a favor, dude. Can you step up the car for me? Where's that?
Back up, bro.
Why do I need to back up? Why?
The encounter escalated rapidly when the officer, facing imminent danger, fired multiple rounds at Estrada.
Okay,
The officer immediately radioed for backup, reported shots fired, and requested emergency medical
What do you have
services.
in your hand, dude? What's in your hand?
It's a gun.
Hey, let me see your hand, dude.
Go by your car, please.
Let me see your
Go
hand.
by your car, please.
Let me see your hand, dude.
Please, sir.
Let me see your
Go by your
hand.
car. Go back to your car.
Just, hey, relax, dude.
Go home
Relax.
tonight?
Relax,
You wanna go home
dude.
tonight, right?
Relax.
I'll be back. Please go by your car.
Okay, just put it down, dude. Okay, I will. Put it
You
down.
wanna go home tonight, right?
Just put it
Go
down.
home tonight?
Just put it down,
Go
dude.
home tonight.
Just put it down.
I'm not gonna put
Estrada was pronounced
What is
dead
it,
at the
dude?
scene.
Go.
Investigators have not disclosed
Yes,
whether a
relax.
firearm was recovered, noting the case
Okay,
remains
dude, relax,
under active
please.
review.
Relax. Relax, dude. Shots fired, shots fired. Shots fired. Hey, I need you to come down Donovan past Coates.
Hey, I'm telling you, you touched me, bro. Mr. Smith. Hey, one more. Grab it. Go, two touch. Go.
Bay County, Florida. On September 3rd, 2025, Bay County Dispatch received several 911 calls about a man walking along Weber Road near Highway 231, armed and acting erratically.
Driving, he waved at me and smiled, and I think he turned down Edward. I just kept going straight.
The man, 45-year-old Justin Chandler Smith, was reported carrying a handgun and a magazine-fed shotgun, which some callers believed to be an assault rifle. Just a day earlier, Smith had been involved in a harassment and trespassing complaint where he displayed aggressive behavior.
Mr. Smith, do you know where you're at? Yeah. Where you at?
Bay County. I'm on. Is this in your height?
A deputy located Smith and attempted to engage him, but Smith immediately became hostile. The deputy instructed him to set the shotgun on the ground by its strap. As the deputy approached, Smith reached for the holster on his side. The deputy warned, "Don't you touch it." Moments later, Smith drew a handgun and pointed it at the deputy, triggering a gunfight. Smith was struck and fell, but continued firing from the ground.
Bay, I got one at gunpoint. Put it down! Put it down! Bay, shots fired. Drop the gun! Drop it! I need code 3 now. I got shots fired.
The deputy returned fire and then provided medical aid, including CPR, until paramedics arrived. Smith was pronounced dead at the scene. Evidence confirmed Smith fired 6 rounds while the deputy fired 7. His patrol vehicle was struck, but no deputies or civilians were injured.
If we haven't already fired EMS around to him.
You run, I'm gonna tase you, James. I'm gonna...
Jackson, Michigan. On September 19, 2024, Deputy Robert Henderson attempted to arrest 41-year-old James Mitchell Kerr at a home in Leone Township on multiple warrants, including a felony probation violation. Kerr, who was on a riding lawnmower, ignored commands to stop and tried to flee before pulling out a handgun hidden on the mower. In response, Deputy Henderson deployed his taser.
Get up now! Stop! 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 Stop now! Stop now! Stop now! Get off! Get off now! Get off! Right now! Get off! Now! Get off! Go! Step off! Shut it off and step off now! I am! Get off! Now! run, I'm gonna tase you, James. I'm gonna... Drop the gun!
As the taser struck, Kerr accidentally discharged his weapon, shooting himself in the hand. Backup officers quickly arrived, secured the scene, and transported him to the hospital before his transfer to jail. Kerr now faces serious charges, including assault with intent to murder, while Deputy Henderson was cleared of any policy violations after an independent review.
Sergeant JC in another unit. Looks like he got shot in the hand.
Bibb County, Georgia. On December 27, 2021, while monitoring traffic on I-75 near mile marker 158, a trooper clocked a Ford Ranger traveling 90 miles per hour in a 70 miles per hour zone. When the officer attempted a traffic stop near the Jennifer Drive overpass, the driver, later identified as Joseph Silas, slowed briefly but refused to pull over. As the trooper activated his siren, Silas attempted to exit at Pio Nono Avenue, but a tractor trailer blocked the ramp, forcing him back northbound on I-75. The pursuit continued toward the Rocky Creek Road overpass, where Silas shifted into the center lane. Concerned about approaching construction zones and heavier traffic near downtown Macon, the trooper decided to end the chase using a PIT maneuver. The patrol vehicle struck the Ranger's rear fender, causing it to rotate and overturn several times, before coming to rest on its passenger side down an embankment. Fire and rescue units were immediately requested to the scene.
I was just going from 1080. Hit one right here at Riverside, correction, 75 and Rocky Creek Road. Go ahead and get me up 1052 en route. Let me see your other hand. Oh, you just hold on. Just hold on till the fire truck gets here. You been drinking? All right.
Silas, still belted in, complained of arm pain and admitted he had been drinking, telling the officer he had really messed up. He was placed under arrest for DUI and other charges. After consenting to a blood test at Atrium Health, Silas was treated for his injuries, issued citations, and released into hospital care. On April 15, 2025 at about 1:30 p.m., the Georgia State Patrol Crime Suppression Unit, CSU, received alerts from tracking technology that homicide suspect Antonio Watson was traveling in a gray 2010 Nissan Altima on Memorial Drive near Candler Road in DeKalb County. Watson was wanted for a homicide committed earlier that day at a local hotel. Troopers saturated the area and soon spotted the Altima westbound. When they activated emergency equipment, Watson began recklessly passing vehicles in the center lane. Considering the charges, traffic, and public safety, I chose a low-speed PIT maneuver to end the pursuit.
There it is. I went hard 10-3. 10-3, land 10-3.
The maneuver succeeded, spinning the Altima into an intersection where it struck a stationary vehicle before stopping. Troopers quickly boxed in the suspect car to prevent escape. Both driver and passenger raised their hands and were taken into custody at gunpoint. During the arrest, the Altima was not in park and rolled backward, striking the same bystander vehicle again before Corporal Bullock secured it. The driver was confirmed as Antonio Watson, the homicide suspect, and the passenger identified as Byron Thomas, who also had warrants for obstruction and fleeing. DeKalb County homicide detectives instructed troopers not to disturb the vehicle's contents and dispatched transport officers. Officers Craddock and Carson took custody of Watson and Thomas, while Southside Towing impounded the Altima. Corporal Bullock investigated the PIT crash, and TFC Brown documented the secondary collision. On July 10, 2025, at around 10:05 p.m., the Faulkner County Sheriff's Office advised they were pursuing a vehicle eastbound on I-40 near the 135-mile marker and requested assistance. As I entered the interstate, I observed the suspect vehicle speeding and weaving recklessly through traffic. I activated my lights and sirens and joined the pursuit. At the 136-mile marker, I assumed primary, noting the suspect driving near 100 miles per hour in a 75 miles per hour zone. To stop the threat, I conducted a TVI, pushing the vehicle into a concrete wall. The suspect attempted to flee again, but was struck with another TVI by Corporal Young near the 137-mile marker. Officers moved in for a felony stop, but the driver responded with obscene gestures, verbal taunts, and aggressive movements. Deputy Stubby attempted to deploy a taser, but it malfunctioned. The suspect exited the vehicle with a hostile posture and advanced on Stubba. I used a leg sweep to bring him down, and together with Stubba and Corporal Young, we restrained him after a struggle.
Get your ass out! Out of the fucking car! Get out of the fucking car! On your face! Get on the fucking ground! Give me your fucking hand!
The suspect, identified as Dustin Kirkendall, resisted arrest and concealed his hands near his waistband, raising concern of a weapon. I delivered knee strikes to gain compliance, allowing us to secure him in handcuffs. He appeared heavily intoxicated, with open alcohol containers in the vehicle and suspected narcotics discarded during the chase. Kirkendall was taken into custody and charged. During the struggle, I sustained a puncture wound from his earring, exposing both Stubba and me to his blood. We later received medical treatment at Conway Baptist Medical Center.